In my world, the rules were written in stone. My father always said that a girl's only purpose was to serve, and that her clock started ticking the second she became a woman. In our community, the moment you hit puberty, you were ripe for marriage. Age didn't matter, only the biology did. I saw it happen to my sister, Sarah. She was 13, a straight A student who dreamed of becoming a vet. Then, it happened. 3 days later, she was packed off to a man in his 40s who looked at her like a piece of property. I made a vow that night. I wasn't going to let that be me. I started doing research, real, quiet research. I found out that your body needs a certain amount of body fat to, start the process. So, I stopped eating. Not enough to look sick, just enough to stay a child in their eyes. The girls at school called me Beanpole, but every month that passed without the change was a month I was still free. I was 15 and still successfully dodging the bullet when I found a folder in the back of my school counselor's office. It was full of pamphlets about child marriage laws and minor rights in the state of Ohio. My heart was pounding. We'd been told our whole lives that this was the way of the world, that the law didn't apply to us because of our heritage. But there it was, in black and white. It was illegal. No excuses, no tradition loopholes. I started a study group in the basement of the library, just me and 4 other girls from my neighborhood. We weren't studying math, we were memorizing the numbers for CPS, learning how to talk to teachers, and planning our exits. But then, my body betrayed me. The morning of my 16th birthday, the clock ran out. My mother saw the stain on my sheets and let out a scream of joy that sounded like a death knell. Within an hour, my father had already called a family friend, a man 60 years old who had already buried 2 wives. The wedding is set for Saturday. They've locked my windows, they've taken my phone, and they're currently sewing my dress. They think they've won. They think I'm just a good daughter accepting her fate. But they forgot one thing. I'm not just a daughter. I'm a witness. And the note I tucked into my counselor's hand yesterday is about to bring their whole tradition crashing down.